Hey you guys, my name is Ebony and I am recording my journey through pregnancy. I am, according to myself and I guess last period, which I haven't had a period in almost 2 months, I should be 6 weeks pregnant come next Thursday, which is the 13th, 14th, 15th, 16th, I think the 17th. I think the 17th I will be considered 6 months in my opinion, but I will find that out come my first ultrasound. This is my first kid. I'm kind of scared, I don't know. So I just want to give you like a 5-week update. The 2 weeks ago is when I found out that I was pregnant. Me and boyfriend at the store saw pregnancy tests. I haven't had a period in a while. Let's take it. Took it, very faint line, and scared the shit out of me. And then fast forward, I went to eat with my friend, and then afterwards I'm like, you know what, I'm gonna buy some more tests. I bought about 6 tests. I bought 2 clear blue digital that included another regular clear blue test, along with some cheapies from the family, or what is it, Dollar Tree, and peed on all of them. Faint lines, pregnant, but the clear blue digital said pregnant. I'm like, shit. Scary situation. Scary. Funny because I think it's fake. I'm like, this has to be something fake, but scary at the same time. So let's fast forward to the following day. That same night I went on ZocDoc, which is a app that's awesome. I'm not sponsored or anything like that. I use it pretty much for anything. If I want a quick appointment, I go on ZocDoc. I put in my information. I put in that first one time with my insurance. They find me a doctor that for whatever I need, and it finds you a doctor that's available soon. So I had the next day opening. I'm cooking right now. The following day, let me go in, and I went to see a doctor. Let me get this food out. I went to see a doctor. He did not have a good bedside manner at all, like at all. My regular doctor, I wanted to go into my regular OBGYN. She was just not available right away. It's gonna take her a couple of weeks. You can see the difference. When you have someone who really, I don't know, really cares about their patients, I feel like they're the more booked people than the people who don't give a damn. Like, I get in there and I take a test, a pee test. They use the little cheapies just like what I already took. And I guess the nurse looked at it really quick and threw it out and said that it was a negative. And I'm like, negative? I definitely took 6 tests. They all said positive. Then he told his nurse to go back out there and double check. It was a positive. It was faint, but it was positive. So he tells me, oh, you're probably like super early. I'm like, oh, okay. Well, I haven't had a period in almost like 8 weeks. So yeah. So next we do a pelvic exam. He doesn't really explain much. He makes me kind of feel like, no congrats, this is my first kid. Nothing. It was just like, this is every day. Like, I do this every day, B. But I'm over here like, come on. But anyways, I went with my sister. Afterwards, we do beta, HCG, and progesterone testing, along with, I believe, HIV and a couple other STDs. My boyfriend's over here looking at me. But after that, the following day, I get my results. My HCG at what they think is about 3.5, 4 weeks. Most likely 3.5 weeks at the time, which was on Monday, was 49. My progesterone was progesterone, I don't know which one it is, but it was 24. And they wanted to see me instead of doing the 2 days, because they felt that it was high enough that they don't need to do a 2-day follow-up. They do another week. So fast forward the following Monday, I take another blood test. I don't see the doctor, just straight lab. And the following day, following Tuesday, I get my next blood test results. My progesterone actually drops. It drops down to 9.5. They would prefer my progesterone to be over 10, but ideally 15. So at that point, they put me on progesterone, 200 milligrams twice a day. As for my HCG, beta or whatever, it was 850. So that means that if you calculate it, they were looking for it to be around the 300s, 200s or whatever, and it was 850. Therefore, when I calculate it, I'm doubling every day in 16 hours instead of every 48 hours, which is kind of like, I don't know. You know, hopefully it's just one baby just growing faster than the average and not duplicates. I don't want multiple kids right now. I don't know if I can handle that. But, you know, if it is, I'm blessed with it. Hey, I'm going to take it as it is. On this coming Monday, which now it is Saturday, the May 11th. Friday, May 11th, I will be taking my another beta just to follow up, make sure it's over 1,000. If it goes the way it's supposed to, it should be over 7,000 by the time I take the test. So I will follow up with you guys on Tuesday. And once it's over 1,000, I'm able to get a ultrasound and then see exactly when my due date is, how many weeks I am exactly, and around the date they think it is. As of right now, it's looking like I'm gonna have the kid the first week of January. I'm hoping I'm a little further along. I can have the kid in December. I would preferably like it like that. And yes, taxes. Oh, tax write-off. You know, not that I need it as a meal ticket. I'm just saying it would be nice. So my biggest goal out of this is to stay healthy, have a healthy child. If God want to just sprinkle on a little bit of cuteness, I mean, I ain't stopping them. But whatever the case may be, I just want to, you know, have a healthy baby. As for symptoms, I noticed early, probably when I was 2 weeks, very tired, really, really tired, like to a point that I'm like, oh my goodness, I'm tired. Like I can't, like I'm fine the next second. I'm like, I need to sleep now. Bloated, like beyond bloated, like my stomach. And don't get me wrong, I ain't skinny, but definitely stomach. Noticed that probably the second week. Didn't know I was pregnant. Just know, like, I asked my boyfriend, I'm like, hey, do I look, you know, bigger? This don't look right. And when I have my period, I bloat, but I will bloat usually the day before of having my period. And I start, like, I will bloat up real big, and then I start my period the next day, and that's it. Not week in advance. I also, during that same week, had the sorest fucking boobs. Like, having anything touch my boobs was sore. That was around week 2. Week 3, once again, tired. tired. The boobs kind of, I feel like they're filling out a tiny bit, but they're not they're not sore. They're a little sensitive, but not really. I really haven't gotten like nauseous where I have to throw up at that point. And I got cramping. So on, let's say I believe it was the 5th, I went in for the beta. And then let's say, I believe it's the 7th. The 7th was a Wednesday. And of May 2018, I had cramping. I had like little cramping. Not hard, just like cramping. Like anytime I need to eat, like I feel like I was hungry, cramping. Just really icky feeling. So at some point I felt like, oh crap, I need to go to the bathroom. Went to the restroom and I wiped, and it was a little bit of spotting. It was, when I say light is ever, light brownish red, TMI, brownish red, and it wasn't dark at all, very light. I literally wiped 3 times, and then on a 3rd time it was nothing. Fast forward, for that happened 3 P's. The first P, second P, and third P in the middle of the day. I was kind of moving around a lot that day. I work with cars and yeah, just moving around a lot. Fast forward to the night, I was like, that was the same night that the doctor told me that I need to get on progesterone. So luckily, well, not even, that's not the same night. I lied. The following week they put me on progesterone, so that's probably my progesterone dropping. So my baby was growing well, but just the atmosphere it needed to be in wasn't prepared properly. So the day I had progesterone that started that, the day the cramping went away. I had cramping literally on and off from that Wednesday all the way until that following Tuesday when I started the progesterone. Ever since then, I literally have maybe had one itty bitty cramp. Other than that, no cramping. I mean, like, nice. Like, nice. I kind of feel normal. I pee a lot. That's another symptom. That's something I noticed quick. Even when I don't drink, I pee a lot. I drink more. Now today, you can tell I haven't drank as much. I usually drink about a gallon of water in this last couple weeks, but today I just haven't been in the mood, kind of nauseous. But for the last maybe 2 or 3 days, I haven't had as many symptoms. I was scared, you know. Right now I'm still in a, you know, hopefully the baby's good. I want to hear a heartbeat. I want to see how big the baby is, where it's located. I definitely think one point of advice for someone, like, I got some books. Like, I went to the thrift store. They literally have every book you can think of, like what to expect when inspecting, and the big books that everyone tells you to get. Go to the thrift store. I purchased, I think, 6 books, all for $11. If I still had my college ID, I could have got it half off, which I was mad about. Anyways, but I would definitely say, look at your book, you know, take your time, take it day by day. Don't Google. Google is the enemy. It will make you think you having an ectopic pregnancy, having a miscarriage, that your foot's gonna fall off and your baby's gonna grow on your leg. Like, seriously, it is scary. Like, I have just found myself being like extra, hold up, I'm cooking, I don't know if you can see, I'm cooking baked peppers, so just want to check on those real quick. But it would really scare you. Don't get me wrong, I watch a lot of YouTube, like more YouTube than I need to, but I feel like hearing other people's perspective is a little bit nicer than being on Google. Google will set you up for failure. Sometimes they'll be like, hey, you know, call your doctor, you're having cramping, having bleeding. Then there's others like, oh, if your left shoulder hurts, you're having an ectopic pregnancy, or you having pain in one side, or whatever the case may be. I don't know, you know, so I'm gonna leave that up to my doctor and not be freaking WebMD Dr. E. Like, I'm not gonna do that. So that's one thing I could definitely say for new moms. Just take it day by day. I personally have told a few people, and I don't personally mind telling that I'm so early. I feel like at first I was going to wait, but why? I mean, like, if I lost a kid, I would still probably tell people, like, because it's a part of my life. You know, like, right now I am pregnant, and I want people to know, like, I want to be part of it. And then, you know, if God forbid that it wasn't, you know, the baby went away or something like that, or it just wasn't right for me right now, I want people to be part of it. You know, it's you know, it's part of life. So it's up to you if you want to wait. You don't. I didn't wait. I haven't told everybody, but I've told some people. As for my man, he's super excited. We weren't really expecting to have a kid this soon. We were more so thinking maybe a couple years down the line, being married and everything. But hey, sex happens. Not shit happens. Sex happens. And we got a baby on the way. It's really funny because I personally thought that I couldn't have no kids. Like, for real. Haven't had no scares, like, for real scares, like ones that I'm like, oh my goodness, I might be pregnant for real, ever. Until this time, like, scary stuff right there. But yeah, I just wanted to check in. I am, just if you want to know, I am 26. I'll be 27 next month. This will be my first pregnancy that I know of. I hope I wasn't ever pregnant any other time. I haven't ever had any situations like this. This will be my boyfriend's first kid. He has other kids. And yeah, we're really excited. Looking forward to, you know, adding to the family. We look to, once we get married and everything, we look forward to having a large family. And really, you know, bringing up our kids, like, in a really loving and just, you know, peaceful, just modern family, pretty much. You know, blended family that his kids with his baby mom, with baby's mother, they don't feel any different from the kids we have together. We're all the same. We're all the same family. I actually love the kids. Shoot, if my kid is half as good as his current kids, we on a roll. So I was blessed in that category. He's blessed in that category. Their mom is blessed in that category. So looking forward to that. Other than that, I'm gonna stop rambling. This video is really long, but I just wanted to get on here, regular megala update, and see you on Tuesday, May the 11th, 12th, 13th, 14th, 15th. May the 15th. I will see you on Tuesday. Updates. Say a prayer for me. I'll pray for you. Hopefully, if you're going through this accidentally or you're planning on it, I hope everything goes well for you. And yeah, sending good vibes. Amen. See you next time.